Hello, welcome to this overview of debtors management produced by ESS BIZTOOLS. We've called this overview How Accountants and Advisors Can Rid Australia of Longest Debtors Days Outstanding in the World. Yes, Australia was bestowed this dubious title last year. At the time, Kate Carnell, the Australian Government Small Business Ombudsman, indicated that this was the silent killer of small business. The report that awarded Australia the longest debtors days outstanding in the world title covered 80 countries. It was prepared by a UK consultant. Australian businesses, the report found, were being paid 26.4 days longer than the stated payment period, giving Australia an average of 56.4 days. The next closest country was Mexico on 48.6 days, South Africa 46.5 days. I'm sure that you join me in being quite dismayed at these types of figures. This all has a significant impact on a significant number of your clients because it affects their viability. They have far too much money tied up in debtors. The Ombudsman also indicated that she was talking to government departments and large businesses, appealing to them to make sure their payments were made within the stipulated payment time in the agreements. How many of your clients have been affected by late payments with debtors' balances over 30 days? It was pleasing to note that the Prime Minister announced in late 2017 that he had instructed federal government departments to ensure that SMEs are paid within 20 days. A very significant contributor to this overall problem is, I believe, lack of systems, because a significant number of your small medium enterprise clients will not be dealing with federal government departments or even state government departments, and some of them may not even be dealing with big business. But they are all contributing to this very high debtors days outstanding figure. One suggestion which we have is to encourage your clients to abandon debtor statements. I believe sending statements out contributes to payment delays. Far too many SMEs are too late with sending the debtor statements, and most of their customers wait till they receive the debtor statements. I think the system would function a lot better if all businesses introduced a invoice payment date, which is clearly shown on the invoice when it is sent to the customer, and then implement automatic reminders by SMS messages or emails to go to the customer, reminding them of an approaching payment date. I believe that a written debtor system manual will significantly contribute to reducing debtors days outstanding. Why? Most SMEs do not have a written debtor system. The system knowledge is passed down from one clerk to another and often comprises just bits of paper. It's very difficult for the person that's currently performing this role to have a full understanding of what the debtors management responsibility is all about. Your clients should be encouraged to regularly calculate, at least monthly, the debtors days outstanding figure and to compare that to their predetermined target figure, whether it's 30 days, 32 days, 40 days. How close are they getting to it? Are your clients sending a new customer letter containing the terms of trade agreement and retention of title agreement, so that if management of your client's business decides that they want to register that new customer on the Personal Property Securities Register, they can do so. So it's very important that the person handling the debtors system understands the absolute necessity for ensuring that there is follow-up with the new customer to make sure the new customer has signed and returned to your client those agreements promptly, because registrations on the Personal Property Securities Register have to be made within 15 days. So part of this process is ensuring that you have reviewed the customer's processes relative to the Personal Property Securities Register. This is some comments now on the payment policies that your client's implementing. The SMS email messages 5 days before a due date. And if someone doesn't pay on their due date, within 24 hours, a payment follow-up should be made by SMS or email. And if payment not made, then personal contact with the debtor. I've already talked to you about statements. I think the emphasis should be on the debtor's due date. And debtor's days outstanding should be the key performance indicator when it comes to the management of debtors by your clients. The debtor's age analysis should also be prepared promptly, and a debtor's reduction plan prepared each month, which is based on the debtor's days analysis, the debtor's age analysis, to ensure that debtors, especially the larger ones who are outside the stated terms of trade for those customers, are promptly followed up. The written system, which would be a template that has been customized by you to suit your particular client's requirements, enables the getting rid of notes and properly documenting of verbal instructions. So the written system is something that the person who's currently got the responsibility of debtors management is able to implement. It will assist in training staff and also highlights the amount of money that your client's business has tied up in debtors. Let's give an example of the cash flow problem that delay in payments by debtors can cause. A business with $1 million credit sales per annum, on a 30-day payment terms, their debtors balance would be $82,000. But if it was 40 days, it'd be $109,000 or 56.4. The figure that the worldwide report established that Australian debtors' days outstanding would be $154,000. This is $72,000 more tied up in debtors than if the customers had been abiding by the 30-day terms. That's a lot of money. We think the debtors management package that we have produced, which gives you all the forms and the templates to go through and undertake that review of debtors system, will significantly contribute to a reduction in debtors' days outstanding. We have also produced an SME debtors systems manual, which you can subscribe for this so that you have the templates to be able to customize a debtors systems manual for an individual client. I think it's one of the real challenges that accountants and business advisors should be taking on board. Let's rid Australia of this very dubious title of the longest debtors' days outstanding in the world. And you can start by analysing every client with debtors' days outstanding over 40 days. Contact the clients. Indicate that you've calculated their figures. And propose to them that you conduct a review of their debtors system and then give them a report on your recommendations for changes to be made. The ESS BIZTOOLS debtors management system has a range of checklists and forms to assist you in undertaking that process. Thank you for your interest in the ESS BIZTOOLS debtors management package. This is available as a standalone package, or it is part of the ESS BizTools Gold and Silver packages. We look forward to you and your colleagues at your firm becoming subscribers to ESS BizTools, and we will then have at least a monthly conversation with you as we present our monthly webinar for our subscribers. Have a great day. Goodbye.